University Student Volunteering and Outreach. Basically, DUSVO is a student-led, community-focused organisation. It is run by a student committee which is supported by university staff. All volunteering projects are also run by project leaders who support the volunteers that sign on to volunteer in their projects. The committee helps to coordinate the project leaders and volunteers by helping with things such as volunteer recruitment, advertising, or fundraising.
So the question I've been asked is, what projects does DUSVO offer? This is a pretty big question since we have a lot, but we largely break them down into three categories. The first is complex needs and social inclusion, which is about helping the vulnerable people in our society. I'm displaying a list of some of the projects under this category, but there are a lot more. I can explain a few of them. CATS is about taking children who have been referred to us by social services on residential and day trips. Computies and Tea Party are both projects for elderly people. Computies teaches elderly people how to use computers. Otter Swim Club is about taking people with learning and physical difficulties and letting them have a swim. The next category is education. We have maths, MFL, science, code clubs. The final category is environment and sustainability, simply looking after the planet. Gardening and beach cleans are projects that are available. There is also projects that prevent food wastage. Whatever you care about and whatever you're good at, DUSVO will have a project for you.
Hi, my question is, how are the volunteering projects decided? Throughout the year, we have a number of one-to-one discussions with the local community service users in understanding their needs and how the Durham students can fulfill those needs. We also have events such as the community celebration events where we have the service users and the community partners who come in and give us their feedback and also give us ideas of how we can help them. As an example, I was involved with the DUSVO Exec over the past year. So we had a few meetings with the local hospice, and we came up with ideas of how the university can help the hospice and how they can be more integrated within our university. And as a result of it, we successfully set up a project focusing on hospice, and we aim to expand it in the future. So as you can see, it's quite a simple but an interesting process in understanding the community needs and setting the projects which solely focus on those needs and fulfill the skill gaps. Hi, my other question is, can anyone set up their own project? Yes, anyone who has a brilliant idea which aims to tackle a specific community need can just fill in a project overview form and detailing the various aspects of the project, and this will further be assessed by the DUSVO staff as well as the exec, and then will be further processed. So new ideas which aim to benefit the community are always welcome.
What time commitment is involved? Is there a limit to how many projects I can get involved in? The time commitment of volunteering projects vary a lot depending on the project. Some are every week for an hour, others only happen a few times a term. There are also several one-off events like beach cleans. If the project leader did not specify this to you, then you can always assume that it is okay to not attend a session if you have many homework coming up, for example. But it is always a good idea to ask beforehand, just to be polite. There's no limit as to how many projects you can get involved in. You can get involved in as much or as little as you'd like.
So my question is, what is the scale of volunteering at Durham? There's a huge number of students that volunteer at Durham with over 2,000 active volunteers, so it's a great community to be a part of and to get involved with.
The next question is if there are any training opportunities available for volunteering.
There are a variety of training sessions held throughout the year to support volunteers, which are all completely free, including dog handling, intergenerational and dementia friends, managing difficult child behaviour, sign language, tutoring skills, first aid, and if a student ever wants a particular training or has any ideas, they can work with the exec and the staff to put it on.
How do I get started? You can take a look at our projects from the website, or come into our Freshers Fair, or just pop into the office at the Palatine Centre, or email student.volunteering@durham.ac.uk. As a first step, you can attend one of our inductions, which will provide safety training and give you a few tips and hints as to how you can start off with DUSVO. And you would also have to fill in a DBS form and get a DBS check done for free of our projects.
Hi there. So my question is, are there leadership opportunities in DUSVO? Yes, there are many different levels of responsibilities around. You can either be a project volunteer, a project leader, or part of the student exec of DUSVO. So let's just say you really enjoyed volunteering for a certain project. You could go on to lead that project and liaise with the community partners and coordinate the volunteers. Some students even go on to lead a different project every single year. You could also be part of the student exec, which involves a president, a vice president, an events officer, a fundraising officer, and a project chair for each of the different project sections. So in general, these leaders end up getting more leadership training, and each exec member also gets a staff mentor assigned to them.
Do colleges also have their own volunteering programs?
Yes, most colleges do have their own volunteering projects. Students can get involved with both the DUSVO and their college volunteering projects. They can also help to set up new ones within their college, which is something we as DUSVO can support you with.
My question is, will I be recognised by Durham University for the volunteering that I do? Yes, you can be recognised in several different ways. There's an annual volunteer awards evening. The university can provide a reference based upon all of the volunteering activities you've been doing whilst at university. You can apply for the Durham University Inspire Award through your volunteering. And there's a new certification scheme in place where students will be awarded bronze, silver and gold level certificates based upon the hours of volunteering they have given.
Hi there. So my question is, what are the benefits of volunteering with DUSVO? What new skills or experience have you gained?
The one thing I appreciate the most about volunteering with DUSVO is the people that I meet. I get amazing support from the project leaders, the volunteers, and Emily, the volunteering coordinator. I get to talk to so many like-minded people interested in bringing good to the community.
I think volunteering with DUSVO really helps other people out, and that brings me great joy. Personally, I think volunteering has really helped to improve my communication and time management skills too.
You get to protect the environment and make the world a better place.
More than anything, volunteering with DUSVO was super enjoyable and I had a great time.
If you have any questions about volunteering at university, don't hesitate to get in touch. You can email us on student.volunteering@durham.ac.uk or find us on Instagram and Facebook @DU Volunteering. You can also check out our website.